Viewers and subscribers, please make sure to subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share, because if you don't, you will miss out a lot of news.
And an identified man was shot and killed in his vehicle on Oakland Road, off Spanish Town Road in St. Andrew on Thursday. He is believed to be a taxi operator. The circumstances surrounding his death are still unclear, but residents say he is not from the area. Police have since cordoned off the scene. A teenager girl has been rushed to hospital after being brutally attacked by an unknown assailant, believed to be of an unsound mind, at an apartment complex off Spanish Town Road, St. Andrew on Thursday. The news understand that at about 2:30 p.m., the girl was at home alone at the Palm Grove Court when the man forcefully entered the apartment before sexually assaulting and beating the teen with a hammer. The girl reportedly raised an alarm and a male resident intervened, but was stabbed by the perpetrator, who then make a hasty escape. The badly injured teen was rushed to hospital. Meanwhile, persons reportedly seen the perpetrator walking along Maxfield Avenue, his clothes reportedly bloody. The police have launched a manhunt for the suspect. A man was on Tuesday fined $30,000 in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court after plead guilty to charge of using indecent language, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest following an altercation with the police. According to allegations, Lydines, the owner of a dark green Nissan, was asked by police officers to provide his license and registration, to which he responded, "What you want my documents for?" It is further alleged that Deans resisting arrest by tearing off the officers' identification cards while using explosive. In his defense, Dean told the court that he was not driving at the time the officer requested his documents. Senior Parish Judge Sancha Burrell then questioned how long he had been driving, to which he answered, "A long time." "Did you know that the police can ask you to provide documents at any time?" Judge Burrell asked. Regarding the charge of using indecent language, Deans initially denied allegation. However, it was later revealed that he smells of alcohol through the investigation officers was unable to administer a breathalyzing test. When it was time to enter his plea, Deans give lengthy explanation to each charge, prompting an irritated Judge Burrell to intervene, demanding guilty or not guilty. Plead guilty for all charge excepting assaulting a constable. "It seems difficult," Burrell remarked. Dean was sentenced to pay a fine of $10,000 for each charge or spend 10 days in jail. The case was transferred to the Lay Majesty Court for further proceeding with a trial date set for March 6. St. Andrew South Police say they have successfully apprehended one of the division's most wanted men, alleged gangster Dina Sutherland. The 28 years old, otherwise called Bertie, of 19 Seaward Drive, Kingston 20, was captured in an apartment complex located on South Avenue, St. Andrew, during a target operation on Tuesday. Bertie was an active shooter for the 440 Drive gang, that is an odds with the Samarkand gang. His activity impacts several divisions including St. Andrew South and St. Thomas. Its capture is a major blow to the 440 Drive gang, led by Mark Harrison, otherwise called Mark II. A statement from the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF on Wednesday said, head of the St. Andrew South Police Division, Damian Manderson, described Sutherland as a high-rank member of the gang. On Tuesday, February 4, 2025, about 3 p.m., a team of police officers arrived at the complex, where Sutherland was observed in the complex of 6 other men and 1 female. Upon detecting the police presence, Sutherland attempted to evade capture by jumping from a balcony of the apartment. However, after brief pursuit, he was successful apprehended at a business complex along South Avenue. Sutherland is considered a person of interest in connection with serious crimes including murder of Richard Anderson, otherwise called Carter, on January 7, 2025, at 21 Seaward Drive, Kingston 20. A wounding with intent with the use of a firearm case involving Christiana Michael, otherwise called Baba, on January 9, and a case involving the discovery of an illegal ammunition. Among Sutherland identification documents, the police have since described Sutherland's arrest as a significant breakthrough in the police ongoing efforts to dismantle criminal networks in St. Andrew South. They are now calling on witness and eyewitness and victims of crimes committed by Sutherland to come forward. A 40-year-old technician was granted $50,000 bail in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday, facing charge of unlawful possession of property. Ricardo Wills was arrested after he could not account for a 68 cell phone, 4 iPads and other devices, which were discovered at his home during a search of the premises. Appearing before senior parish judge Sancha Burrell, Will's attorney urged that the police had only questioned his client about specific phone, emphasizing that he has been a technician since 2013. Judge Burrell required if a thorough investigation had been carried out and whether any receipt books or records had been found. To justify the charge, the investigation officer responded that Willis was given plenty of time to provide proof of ownership for the device, but failed to do so. His attorney then questioned bail, which was granted at $50,000 with 2 surety. Willis is scheduled to return to court on March 12th. The St. Andrew South Police seized 1 Remington shotgun and 1 rounds of ammunition during an operation on York Avenue in the parish on Wednesday, February 5. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that at about 4 p.m., lawmen were in the area when the premises was searched. During the search, the firearm was seen under a cellar in the section of the house. No one was arrested in relation to the operation. A 25-year-old man is now facing charge after he was found in possession of identity information belonging to people overseas. Dadrick Francis, an unemployed resident of Park District, Santa Cruz, in St. Elizabeth, was charged with knowingly possessing identity information following a search warrant executed at his home. According to reports, the police, armed with warrant, searched the house occupied by Francis and others. During the search, a book was found discovered in a room occupied by Francis, containing names internationally addressed and phone numbers, details and social security numbers of people living overseas, the police said. He was reportedly unable to provide any lawful reason for possession of this information, and as such, he was arrested and subsequently charged. A man has been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon after a homemade weapon was discovered in his bedroom on Friday. He is 27 years old Travis Francis, also called Chappie, of Park District in St. Elizabeth. Reports are that during an operation conducted at the house of the accused, his bedroom was searched in his presence, and the homemade wooden gun wrapped with black and grey electrical tape was found under his bed. Francis was arrested and interviewed relative to the crime, and he verbally confirmed his knowledge of the weapon, which he told police he capable of firing certain projectile. He was later charged with possession of a prohibited weapon.